Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday. If you're with me here either in the Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have, oh my goodness, look at this. We have, oh my goodness gracious. We have Marine, Bucky, Bills, Midland Trader, Lewis, Midland Trader, Shady Lady, O'Keefe, Rake It In, Driss, Trading Lizard, Charlie R, good morning, Rob G, Guaranteed, Jim and Stuff, Ailita, Space Ghost, good morning. We are hitting the top of the hour here, 8 a.m. This is what we have our eyeballs on here, is this 710 quarters. We have this level drawn out. My goodness, these levels have just been so fantastic. Look at this. 69 all the way down to 76 halves. And now we're seeing whether or not we're going to have a rejection here at these 710 quarters. Now, if it's weak up towards these 710 quarters, I'm interested in taking a short, targeting back down these 676 halves. Good morning, man. Preet. Good to see you. Good morning, Pa, Brian, Jorge, Juan, Mark, Andrew, Kyle, Joe, Sean, Josh, Carl, Richard, Top Mechanic, Steven, Dead, Neil, Aladdin, Da, Pop Pops, Orlando, Richard, Alfred, Jody. Good morning, Nico, Systems, Joseph, Sunrise Driver, Grounds, Travis, Ricardo just was there, Johan, Curtis, Sky Up, Jordy, Oatmeal, Jackie, Astro Nerd, Larry, Doom, PT, KDL, Mattia, Barrow. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Redbird. Morning, Ricky. So again, I'm going to be trading combines. If there's any confusion, be trading combines this morning. I'm actually fixing to take a short here. I'm going to put on a short here. And I do want to add if we start to reject up towards 710s. So I'm going to start this. Well, let me see what's going on here. What account are we in? There we go. Back in action. So if we kind of reject around these 710s here, I have a stop at 16 quarters. If we reject around these 710s, that's where I want to get aggressively adding into this. So in the way of data, we don't have all that much data coming out in the pre-market here. Today is going to be a day of Fed speakers. For you folks that got the morning memo this morning, it's going to be all about the speakers today. We have Loretta Mester, who's the only voter who's speaking today. We have Mr. Neil Kashkari, who's always a lot of fun to watch. Non-voter, of course. We have Susan Collins, who's also a non-voter, and Mr. Patrick Harker, who's also a non-voter. We do have Redbook retail sales that are coming out in the pre-market here. I am going to be on Top Step TV this morning, so our time together is going to be limited. So please do me a favor, hit that lucky like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the stream here. We are going to be doing the Top Step TV broadcast today. I'm going to be doing the opening call there. So outside of the Redbook retail sales this morning, we are going to have the economic optimism. That's going to be out 30 minutes after the open. That's going to be a good read for the Fed to look at for the economy. So we're going to be looking at that. Get that all stretched out there for you folks. And then we also have a 3-year note auction. 3-year note auction is going to be tremendously important, of course. And we're going to have to see how that 3-year note auction plays out, because it's a little bit longer term than what we've seen in the rest of these bills. So we are pushing up against these 10 quarters here, and this is where I want to get a little bit aggressive. And Nvidia, I'm looking for Nvidia to break down the 9 EMA. We've been watching this here in the pre-market, and I'm looking for a rejection off of the S&P VWAP here that's at 63, basically, 49.63. So any kind of weakness here, any kind of thickness I want to add into. This is top of the hour liquidity coming in. So I do want to be cognizant of this liquidity coming in, but we can get pretty aggressive up here if we start to see any kind of failure. But right now it is just kind of driving. So we'll see if this continues that drive, or if we have any kind of weakness that we can add into here. So yeah, we do have a lot of Fed speak today on deck. Tomorrow is going to be sort of the same thing, a lot of Fed speakers. We do have more voters speaking tomorrow. In fact, most of the speakers tomorrow are going to be voters. So it's going to be interesting to watch that. I'm very excited about this week being mostly Fed speakers pretty much all week long. And with that on deck, we're going to have a lot of insight and commentary into sort of what's going on with the Fed's path forward. And paying attention to non-voters is almost as important to the voters here, because they all have a certain different mix that they bring, a little bit of different types of spice that they bring to the table here. It's a little weakness at 715, but this is just driving. This is just driving straight up. Again, we have this liquidity up there at 63 in the S&Ps. Well, we might just get stopped out here. But let's see here. Up at 16 or so. Could have a little bit of a rejection. So we stopped out there. So trade idea didn't work. We're looking for rejection just above the 10s, but now we are driving. I want to see how this is reacting around 22s, 22.85, 22.75 rather. Your trade was doomed. I was short 708s. Yeah. I mean, we are just driving here. It's hard to read Nvidia here with all the late prints that are coming off early here. We had a lot of late prints overnight. And we are at the VWAP here. So if we have clearance of the VWAP at the S&Ps here, I can get aggressively adding into this. The overhead supply area that we're watching is 37. So we do have a lot of room here to the upside, about 20 points or so. So let's see if this is the rejection area right at VWAP and S&Ps. This is kind of the top end of the volume shelf as well. We got to spice it up. Yeah, so that rejected right off the VWAP there at the S&Ps. So let's see if we have continued rejection. The 9 EMA has been really telling for us in Nvidia here. And that's been really, really nice to watch. It's giving us a good idea on what's really happening here, because Nvidia has really dictated most of the NQ's price action. All right, so we're back above the VWAP here in the S&Ps. So watching here right around these 20s again, seeing if at the upper end of this volume shelf, it gets a little thin, lower liquidity, but this is where we could start to really find some speed, as long as we're holding above VWAP here in the S&P. So I'm looking for a retest of VWAP. If it's weak under VWAP, we could potentially short it back down, targeting those 10s, looking for a failure at those 10s. What's the consensus for the day? I'm going to wait until market open until I make that call. I mean, it's definitely troublesome seeing Nvidia sort of selling off, but then recovering. So it's a little bit troublesome there. This thing is just holding right above VWAP. I'm going to try a long here now. And I'm going to keep my stop pretty tight because I want to try to play this aggressively on a break above this VWAP here. So keeping my stop pretty tight on this one. Again, this is we're looking for a breakout here because we have the upper end of the volume shelf. And above this, it's pretty light liquidity. So if they start showing very soft orders, we can get very aggressive into this drive here. So let's see up here at the 20s. I want to get a little bit spicy as this perks up through the 20s, but there's going to be a lot of resistance here. There's going to be a lot of folks who are selling their longs from 676 halves. So we just have to burst through that and see if the offers are thin. So watching here at these 20s, S&Ps are still holding nicely above VWAP here. Good morning, Big G-Ski. Good to see you. So this, again, very, very big area here, very key volume shelf. We had a lot of liquidity that was contracted right here at the tippy top of this volume shelf. If you've been watching, we really try to play these breakouts. We really try to get these areas to pop open. I am back on the Celsius train, by the way, and it feels glorious. All right, so let's see here up at these 20s. Hey, nice work there, Julius. Up $1,400. Way to go. Nicely done. Oh, look at that Celsius. I love it. Travis Chingo, short 719 quarters. Good luck to you. Good morning, Richard. Good to see you. So yeah, this is a little bit of hesitation, but they're not getting completely sell side yet. And I would look to potentially add to this if we kind of solidify 14s. Also looking to add on a break of 20s here. Yeah, S&Ps are super strong. I'm actually going to add to that now. S&P is showing a lot of strength here. I want to try to get really aggressive in this one for this perk above these 20s. And then we have our VWAP at 22 in the NQ here. So trying to really hit this with some aggression. Still perking up. I'm going to try to be very aggressive on this one. More of a Fahrenheit guy. So yeah, this is a trigger point because above this we can squeeze all the way up to about 37 or so. So there we go. We're starting to melt up here. Let's see if we can clear these 25s now. Watching right here at 24, adding into that because we have 25 on deck and this should start to blow right through. Some a little bit of hesitancy at 25, but S&P is still ripping. We should blast right through this 25. Targeting again 37 to the upside here. We might have a little bit of hesitation right at these 25s, but with the way that the S&Ps are auctioning here, I think we'll be just fine. Good morning from your French Canadian friend. Hello, Michael Bertrand. How we doing? How do you trade groups in NinjaTrader? You have to do Replicanto. And there's right here. This is for you, Luna. There we go. So yeah, we're just kind of holding above this area. A little bit of pullback from the S&Ps here. And we are still bouncing up and up in the in Nvidia's trade. So again, my target on this is 37 to the top side here. I want to try to be patient. But yeah, if you're ever trading on NinjaTrader, Replicanto is the best way to copy. On Tradeovate, you can copy for free. On Quant Tower, you can copy for free. But I think the best trade copier for NinjaTrader is Replicanto. That's my favorite to use. Yeah, so we are going to be talking about the micro conversion today on Top Step TV. I'm going to bring it up to MP again and see if there is a chance that that has made any further progression. And if it has, that could be lovely because I know a lot of folks are really adamant on having that be the key for them of switching over to Top Step if they haven't already. Good afternoon from Cyprus. Hey, what the 4X? Good to see you. How's the weather over in Cyprus right now? Should be nice and sunny, tropical. It's like during this time, it's usually really, really nice over there. Top Step will not change the micros. I disagree. They're working on it right now, actually. What about copy between prop firms? No, I don't think you can, especially since each prop firm kind of has its own Rhythmic server. So no, you can't do that. So we're looking for this follow through all the way up through. I mean, 31 would be a good place to probably peel some off, but I'm targeting 37. We have some liquidity that's, we might run into a little stop and go at 30s. Oh, you can copy between firms with Quant Tower. Look at that. It shows how much I know. So there you go. You can copy, with Quant Tower, you can copy multiple firms. I'm a NinjaTrader person. I like NinjaTrader. That's my bag. Hey, good morning, Whit. Good to see you. And with Replicanto. I didn't know Replicanto even worked on Quant Tower. How about that? Wait, you could do it with Replicanto as well? Yeah, see, it shows how much I know. I didn't even think that you could do any of that. I had no idea. How about that? Shows how little I know about copying between firms. So I guess you can copy between firms with NinjaTrader and Quant Tower. With Atos, you copy main accounts and all individual prop firms. Very cool. We have Taco Master in 723. Very, very nice. So I expect a little touch of resistance up here towards the 30s. Nvidia is still climbing here, so that is keeping us in this trade. I do like to see Nvidia tooling up here. So I do expect to see just a touch of resistance at the 30s. Bring this down a little bit here. It is still kind of driving higher. Tesla is driving as well. Meta is hitting a touch of resistance, but I don't think that's going to slow us down. Like I said, Nvidia has been the driver of these plays here. So here's going to be resistance right here, 29s and 30s. There you go. That's a huge pop right there. But again, this is big resistance. We have sellers that are stepping into that area. So now we're targeting that 37-ish area to the top. So you can see that big burst of volume that came through right up to 32 halves. So we know that liquidity is resting there. That was about, looks like 500 or 600 contracts that popped in. So yeah, target is 37 quarters here to the top side. That's what we're looking for. Question on the 50K account. Do you think the consistency should be eliminated? No, not at all. I get being consistent, but if you have a really good day, but then have to make up for it to pass the combine, isn't that just trading? I get being consistent, but shouldn't be like an average of your trades. No, I don't think so. I think that all of the rules that they have in place are exactly where they should be. I don't trade on the 50Ks myself. I trade on the 150Ks. I don't like trading on the 50Ks. I think I traded on one when they had, I think it was like a fire drill for a free 50K account. It was just, it's just not in tune with the style that I like to trade, especially if you're trading NQ. Maybe if you trade the micros, but it's just very difficult on the minis. Hey, you changed the world telling them you didn't need Rhythmic the other day. That's funny. So that liquidity at the 30s, I think, is going to be retested here. And if there's still large players that are stepping up, I had some folks that were chatting about the way that I was reading Bookmap, thinking that whenever I'm saying there's large players stepping in, they think that I'm talking about this liquidity that's resting, and I'm assuming that that's one single player. It's just, nope, never said that. Maybe that's what you assume. It was pretty funny. A lot of conversations about that, apparently. But yeah, whenever I'm talking about, if I see a large player that's doing something, it's an independent player, a set of players that I can see that are interacting with the tape, not just, full liquidity there, just looking at, right now there's liquidity at 32, 12 contracts. Oh, that's one person with 12 contracts. No, that's not how that works. Do you trade live the same way you trade combines? Pretty different, actually. Pretty different. Good morning, Julio. I try to pick spots. We're limited on the amount of time that we have here together in the morning streams. So I don't really have the luxury of being able to pick spots throughout the day. So I'm just trying to do with what we have on deck, I try to make do with what we have. So S&Ps, if they're starting to auction above 67 halves here, we can get a little bit speedy. We're just kind of running into a little trouble here. This is kind of, if you're looking over at TradingView here, that was the point of control for the SRVP or the VRVP, visible range volume profile here. So we've had a lot of liquidity being conducted here. So it makes sense that, some folks would be selling that area. But I'm looking for us to burst above that 35 3/4 all the way up to 37 1/4. That's what I'm looking for on this trade. Holding out for the hero play. Buenos dias, senor Rips. Hey, Julio, how you doing? What's your thought on volume imbalances? They're great to trade around. I went full ribs, full rack of ribs on this one. Good morning, Ganesh. Good to see you. Yeah, I went pulled pork, full ribs, full rack here. A full rack of ribs. Skip the sliders. Trader Page says, it's very helpful to see how you add in your position when you get to certain levels or when you get confirmation on the tape. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, Trader Page. Do you keep trading after the stream? Yeah, we traded yesterday. I think on stream we made about $1,500 on stream yesterday, and then we continued streaming in Discord, and we made a total of 4,000 or something. What did we make? Discord members, please confirm. What did we make? I forget. We made like $4,100, $4,200 or something like that after we came off the YouTube stream. I forget. Somebody help me. In Discord, I think we made like $4,100, I want to say. All right, we are pushing back up through this area again. We're looking for that 37 quarters. Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I thought. Hey, good morning, Malik. Good morning. If all eating with rips this morning, smash the like button. Hey, I agree. Smash it up. Punch that like button right in the square in the noggin there. And make sure, again, there's about 20% of you folks that watch the stream that aren't subscribed. I highly recommend that you do subscribe to the stream with your notifications turned on so you can be notified. Sometimes we're going to go earlier here. It's, there's some times where the price action is giving us some opportunities in the mornings, and I'd really like to take advantage of that. Okay, there's that push up. This is where we start to do a little bit of peel here. So 5 on the offer there, peeled that off, stop moves up right there. There's that 37 level. We have to be careful here. 37s and tickle. Who's there? Knock. It's the Clubhouse crew. Trying to get 5 more out there, right to 37. Look at that, right to our level and then tooled right out there. There we go. Peeled that off and then we'll keep our stop just a little tight right there. And let's see if we can continue this extension. We're looking for a blow off of 40 3/4 here. And you can see all of that resting liquidity above. Very, very interesting there. Not surprising, right? So here it comes. Drive. Some players there at 38 kind of rested there. Not moving the stops. I think we just did. I'm pretty sure that was us just moving the stop. I've come to find out that no matter what you do in the trading community, and I've been trying my best to appease to everyone here, but it turns out no matter what you do in the trading community, it will never be good enough. So I've just kind of given up on trying to please everybody in the trading community. If you show results every day, you're still not transparent enough. If you show every single trade you put on, you're just not doing it right. That's just you're always doing something wrong, right? You can't please everybody all the time. No matter what you do. Copy between firms with motive wave. How about that? I think Bob Marley said it best, right? Great trade. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. We have our stop right there at 28 quarters. Final 3 lots. The reason why I started to peel off was twofold. Talked about this as the trade was meandering to the top side. We said, what's our target here? 37 quarters. And it went right at 37 quarters. Gave it a nice kiss. We peel off. Take off 10 contracts. Starts to fail down. Peel off 2 more. Comes down. We move our stop. We'll let the trade work. This is how all of your trades should be conducted. Have a trade plan. Don't carry a bias. Let the trade play out. I didn't peel off any lots until we got up to that level right here. As we can see, there's our first covers right there. Somehow, some way, somebody will still say, hey, Rips, that wasn't transparent enough. You're not doing enough. You suck. I don't like that guy. He's just not transparent. He doesn't tell us anything. Okay. There we have it. Rip, good morning. Caught a part of that. Up 6:30 on 2 accounts. You the man, don't listen. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Hey, Rips, that was way too transparent. I don't know. All right, we're tooling back up here. Back at 37. I peel 1 off on the ask. There's 1 more out. We move our stop in case we get a drawdown back into that same area. Okay. We have now realized about $3,000 per account. There we have it. That is a pulled pork, delicious sandwich, extra barbecue sauce with a side of ribs. There we have it. Where's your 14 minutes? See, there's some of the stuff is funny. Like I enjoy that kind of humor. It's really funny. Thank you. I started watching this channel and I could say that the most people appreciate you doing this. I haven't seen anyone trade live like this. I mean, you know what's funny is that I think people are conditioned. A lot of the people that hate, they're conditioned of seeing traders that don't lose or people that claim, 100% win rate and all that. I'm sorry to say it just doesn't exist. I'm at about an 85% win rate on my live account, which is tremendously hard. There's a lot of pressure trading that live account. I will tell you that. There's a lot of pressure. And you know what else I found out too, which is interesting? I'm trading a live account, one account. There's folks that are on that leaderboard, and I'm not talking smack or anything. There's folks on that leaderboard that are trading 3 XFA accounts. So on their profits, they're able to triple their profits. On mine, I have to do it 3 times as hard. I mean, it goes the both ways, right? You can have 3 times the losses, but on a day where I have a $4,000 winner, that's a $4,000 winner, right? I think I had that on Friday, just about. That would have been a $12,000 winner. So maybe I start trading XFAs. Maybe I just start trading XFAs. We do that here in the morning stream, trade 3 of my XFAs, right? I was thinking about that. I'm like, I would have an advantage just trading 3 XFAs and I just leave my live account where it's at. But it's not, I feel bad doing that with Top Step because I want to trade my live account because I want Top Step to make money on my trades too. Keep your head up, brother. We can tell your personality has changed over the past week. Stay you, bro. People are just trolls when in fact they have negative things going on in their life. I'm just, I try to give people value. The whole reason I even started doing Clubhouse or anything was to provide value for people. And the folks that have been in Clubhouse for a year or more, they understand. I mean, they know me by now and they know how much I actually care about seeing each individual succeed. I really, really care. I get upset when I see people not succeeding. And I mean, I've spent hours and hours and hours working with people, hours and hours. I mean, my time, I have my phone with me all the time. I'll be working out. I'm talking to 6, 7 people. And I don't know. I've always been like that. Even in my own companies, I was the kind of guy where I would have incentives in my companies where, you hit this, it's for the sales guys, you hit this mark. I would give away Rolex watches to my employees. And that's how I've been. Like, that's the kind of person I am. I always put myself in other people's shoes. And I always say, how would I want to be treated in that position? What would I want for myself to look forward to be in that situation? And that's how I've always been. And that carries on. I love mentoring people. I love helping people. I don't know. There's, in my family history, there's also that as well. We had a lot of people who help people out, help out the less fortunate. One of my ancestors was one of the first people to provide credit to people. And, it runs in my genes. I love helping people. I love seeing people succeed. And so, yeah, I don't think there's much of a personality change so much as it's just new to me. I didn't expect, I appreciate all the good messages, but the hate seems to stand out more than anything when you're in this position. And it's just a shame because, if you mean well, most people can pick up on that. All right, we might get stopped out here and then we'll get a total of what we're at. So let's have a little gander here. Doesn't want to stop us out, by the way. Look at that. Look at this. The market makers are watching our stream, folks, and they really, really like us today. Yeah. One nasty comment wipes out 10 nice ones. I mean, there's people out there that are so obsessed. They literally have nothing better to do. And they DM me and they like, it's just crazy. I can't believe it. It's honestly wild to me. It's like, shouldn't you just go focus on your trading? And I'm not, I'm not a spiteful person. I don't really chat back to them or anything, but it's just crazy to me that people are spending their time. It's like, I'm not that. I mean, go find another obsession or something. They can eat a bag of. That's what we call a sack lunch. They can eat a sack lunch. Do you have a top end target? Do you always move the stop up? I like to, on this trade, Carl, to answer your question, I like to move my stop up behind this because I want to capture as much profit as possible. The only time I'm intercepting is what we've done here, and that was on key areas of the structure where we're looking at those 37s, and we nailed it. We were spot on. And then pulling off one more lot here as we're up at the same area, getting paid on that. But I like trailing my stops there. But yeah, I haven't really talked about it, but I've just been actively muting anybody in chat who's trying to stir up anything. And I feel like that has been the best thing here. But it's more surprising to me than anything because there's so many terrible, toxic people in this space out here that are broadcasting, and they're very terribly toxic. They're not transparent. They don't trade well. They can't trade well. There we go. Stop down. All right, let's get a little total here on our morning. Hey, look at this. Boom, up $9,500, copied across 3 accounts. Sweet. That's nice. So yeah, that's gonna be our trade, and this is perfect. So we have 30 minutes to chat. I'm happy with that. That's 31.91, well, 31.81 and 52, and 31.91.52 per account. So there we go. Happy with that. Did anybody else catch that out there? Anybody else? Drop a W in chat if you caught anything similar. Tom, you're not hidden. He says, I wondered why nobody commented on my comments. Oh, well, no, you're not hidden, Tom Quimby, unless, do you think you're a troll? If you're a troll, maybe we'll have to hide you. I'm kidding. Oh, look at that. W's in chat. Hey, wait, can we do this again? Can we do this so we can post on Instagram? Can we do this so we can post on Instagram here? That would be fun, right? I think that'd be fun. All right, let's do this. Let's do a little Instagram post because we never post on Instagram. Okay, ready? Are we all ready here? Are we all ready? Let's see. Let me get this window moved over here. All right. Here we go. If you made money today, go ahead and drop a W in chat. Let's see. Drop a W in chat if you made money today. Let's see. W's in the chat in YouTube. Wow, look at that. There we go. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. And then we got W's over here. Awesome. Look at that. WWW. Wow. Look at all that. Amazing. Love to see it, folks. Awesome. Cool. And now we can post this on Instagram. You have to pay the troll fee. I just saw that in the replay. So all the trolls that have been DMing me who are certainly watching this instead of focusing on their own trading, what's up now? What's up now? What are you going to say now? We're up $9,500. What's up now? What do we say about that? Where are you now? Where are you now? We're up $9,500. Where are you now? How much did you lose today, you clowns? Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. So we'll post that on our story here. There we go. So if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram. It's at Selling Ribs. There we go. No, it's not my live account. I wish it was just combines. 3 combine accounts. Not my live account. And that is, by the way, that's Justin. I believe that's Justin. Right? Is that you, Justin? Oh, no. Toby Keith passed away? What? Seriously? Wait, what? No way. No way. Rest in peace. No way. What the heck is going on? Oh, sad. That is so sad. He's very young, too. Oh, no. Oh, prayers up. Stomach cancer. What a shame. Wow. Big prayers up for Toby Keith here. So sad. Wow. Prayers up for that. All right. So, yeah, cancer is the worst. Cancer is horrible. Hey, good morning, Matthew. I see that you sent me a DM. Morning, Rips. And then I feel like there's going to be a message after that. On your live account, would you have moved the stop up earlier when you're at 2K profit? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. I would think so. I would definitely think so. What do you think the long above 740? So here, I mean, look, we talked about this before it went on here. We talked about this before it went on. Look at this, by the way. This is what we post this in chat all the time, right? This is your classic W Clubhouse pattern. W's in chat. All right. This is a classic W's in chat pattern. No, but this was a fade. It started right here. It was caused by Nvidia. Let's go look at Nvidia's chart so we can talk about this. Here's Nvidia. And this was what the catalyst was for the NQ rolling. Very, very light. Look, here's the volume down here. Very, very light here. Break of that. Boom. And then further break of that. Right there. And then reversal wick right here. So there you have it. Yeah, so Nvidia was what kind of made things happen. This, by the way, is not real. That is not real. What is that? The plane girl. That MFer is not real. But this is not real. These are late prints. These are desk-to-desk prints. That's how that works. So just ignore the only thing that sucks is that it kind of muddies up your charts. Goldman just slapped it. Yeah, there was a price target from Goldman. Take that at what you will. Yeah, there you go, Savage. Savage nailed it. What time did we enter that trade right here? So we stopped out right around here. We flipped long on that confirmation above 15. Flip long. So what time was that? 8:07-ish. I can look up my executions actually. Tell you the exact time that we took that trade. It was at, entry was 8:07 and 28 seconds. That is when we took that trade. I would love to join your club. When do you trade your live account? I can see you take more risk on XFAs. That wasn't XFA either. That was just combines. When do I trade my live account? It's as much as I possibly can. You know, it's difficult. It's really difficult to do a lot of this. And, you know, we talked about this. If my primary focus was my live funded account, I think I'd be up a little bit more than I am right now, but it is what it is. And I'm happy to take the challenge. God forbid anything happens to Nvidia. The NASDAQ may implode, right? Exactly. So yeah, we are up here. I mean, when we're up here now, you would look for, are there any news catalysts that can move the market? The only thing that's coming out is Redbook retail sales pre-market, right? At 10 a.m. we have the TIPP economic optimism, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, 10 a.m. We also have Canadian data out at 10, but it's not going to move the U.S. markets all that much. And then at 11, we have a U.S. Treasury bill announcement. It's not an auction, just an announcement, which will be fine. It'll give us a little bit of data. But then a 3-year note auction is going to be due out at 1 p.m. What time do you start typically? 8 a.m. 8 a.m. is when the stream starts. But I did give out a trade earlier in Discord. It's a losing trade. So, I mean, not very valuable on that. It was just a short little stop out there. I took a small little paper cut on something. But yeah, I mean, I try to trade as much as I possibly can, but keep in mind, you know, I have obligations to do other things. I'm mentoring people. I'm doing one-on-ones. I'm creating webinars. I'm doing content. So there's a lot of times where I don't have time to trade the live account, and that's okay. It's not like if you don't trade it, the balance doesn't go away. So, I mean, I just have to be concerned if I'm trying to get in that top 10 leaderboard, which again is just sort of a thing of, you know, I just get my name out there sort of thing. There's no real benefit to me. I'm not really interested in, if I brought my account up to $100,000, I'm not trying to take a withdrawal from it. I don't really care. I want the prestige of being on the leaderboard to have more solidification that, you know, that you're spending your time wisely in the mornings, that you're spending your time with somebody who can provably trade and be consistently profitable. Do you ever trade live on stream? We've traded it actually live on YouTube. I've traded it live a couple times in the Clubhouse Discord stream as well. How did you get so good? I feel like you're winding me up here. You're buttering me up like a dinner roll. I don't like to speak about myself in that fashion, but I will say that I've spent 10 years refining my process. I will say that it's been a long journey, and it's a constant quest for being, quote, what did you say? Very good? So good. Yeah, it's a constant quest to be, quote, so good. You always have to be on your toes, really, just being judgmental of your own abilities and refining them every single day. waking up in the morning, believing in yourself, and then reassessing yourself at the end of the day and seeing if you accomplish something to be just, at least 1% better. It just takes time. Trading is one of those things that you can read as many books. I can give you the best setups in the world, but I still think that most of trading is going to come from your psychology and how you're managing your positions, your money, everything, right? I feel a lot of pressure right now with the live account because I want to be the best, right? I want to be at the top of the leaderboard. And I'm cognizant of that pressure that's going on. So I try to limit my exposure when I'm trading that account. I'm going to have losing days. I'm going to have streaks of losing days. I had a really nice run of, I think, 9 straight days of profit with something like a 90-something% win rate, 90% win rate, which is extraordinary, right? So I had a string of wins. You're going to have a string of losses. Will you have a JRTTL team? What's JR? Oh, junior TTL. Yeah, we're going to have a JV team and a varsity squad. No. The team is actually shaping up quite nicely, by the way. So if you folks aren't aware, Top Step is going to be having a trading league that is going to put a lot of people, it's going to be amazing. From what I understand, there's going to be big cash prizes for it. And it's going to showcase some of the best traders in Top Step. And right now, myself and Coach Dakota are assembling what I believe is the dream team. I think that right now, we don't have full commitment, but basically almost there. We're looking at the team so far. It's a team of 5, and the 4 people that we're looking at right now are Coach Dakota, Justin R., who's top of the leaderboard, Isaac Rivera, who's an incredible trader, and myself. And those are the first 4 people. And I think that we're looking for a 5th right now. In fact, Coach Dakota is going to be live on the YouTube stream tomorrow. You aren't going to want to miss that. Make sure, again, you have your notifications turned on so you don't miss that. He's going to be joining us tomorrow live on the stream. We're going to have a dual stream where you're going to be able to see his screen. You're going to be able to see my screen. You're going to see both of us as talking heads here. And we're going to be burning down the house, in the words of talking heads. So yeah, it should be an exciting stream. Don't miss that. This is going to be tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. We'll see if Coach Dakota will be around there. Are you guys trading or coaching or a mix? Tomorrow, it's going to be a mix of trading and coaching and talking about our trading styles. But Coach Dakota is a phenomenal trader. He's actually ranked number 7, if not higher. He had a $12,000 day yesterday in his 3XFA accounts. And so he's crushing it. He was number 7 at the start of the day yesterday. So I think he probably bumped himself up. Maybe he's even in the top 5 now. But he is a tremendously strong trader. Guess I have to buy another monitor. No, we're going to have it all on the same stream. It's not going to be 2 streams. It's all going to be on one single stream here. So don't worry. Have you talked to Justin R? Yeah, Justin R actually joined the Clubhouse yesterday. He's here in the Clubhouse. Had a nice reception for him, a warm Clubhouse welcome for Justin. And he's a really great, an amazing trader, a really nice feller. And just nothing but great things to say. Dakota has been trading for, I'll let him tell you his whole story, but he's a phenomenal trader. You don't get to 7 on the leaderboard by being a knucklehead, right? But I'm just excited about Top Step Trading League, TTL. I'm really excited about it because it's going to be something the industry hasn't seen yet. And I think more than anything, it's going to showcase what you can possibly do as a trader and see multiple different styles, right? My style is very unique. Justin's style, very unique. Coach Dakota's style, very unique. We all have different things. Isaac Rivera, very, very unique style. Everybody brings something different to the table. And I think that, you're going to find something that you haven't seen before. I'm one of those folks who loves to learn by doing, and I like to see things being demonstrated. I don't like to read about things without seeing them. I'm a visual learner. I like to see people doing things, and then I like to replicate those things and do them myself. I'm self-taught in most of the things in my life. I didn't have YouTube growing up, obviously. But by golly, if I had YouTube, you folks are the younger folks in here, which there's not very many of you, surprisingly. We have an older crowd that tunes in here, an older, more mature crowd, save for a couple of the trolls, I'm sure. But we have a very mature crowd in here, and I'm sure a lot of you share the same sentiment, where I didn't get to grow up with YouTube. you folks didn't get to grow up with YouTube. A lot of you older folks in here. The younger generation just has it made. I mean, besides all the pressures of social media and everything, I'm getting a taste of how garbage social media can be. But for the most part, you can learn so many things from YouTube now. And this is why I say, people ask me, well, what do I get if I join the Clubhouse? Well, you get to have me explaining the way that I perceive things in the market and the styles and things that I use. But there's nothing new there. You can go on YouTube. I'm sure you can find everything that I talk about in all of these webinars and watch somebody's version of it. But you get my version of it here in Clubhouse. Hey, Ribs, just question how much you suggest as lot size to trade 1K on NQ. What do you mean by 1K? 1K profit target? Or 1K stop loss, 1K max daily loss? Please come up with some other adjective than older. Wiser and more refined. That's what I mean to say. There are some much more wise and refined traders here on this YouTube stream. I remember the first Nokia on 12th grade. Snake was the top thing. Good old Nokia phones. Oh, an account of 1K. I mean, I would sideline that and I would say, why don't you just trade on Top Step? Don't trade your own money. Trade on Top Step, because if you lose your own money, I talked about this on a tweet too. If you lose your own money, you're going to lose your own money. On Top Step, if you lose, you're out the evaluation fee. And why not figure it out if you can be consistently profitable through Top Step first before you put your own capital at risk? It's going to be a lot cheaper in the long run. I would never, unless you're very, very deep. Even then, though, even then, you're still getting somebody depositing $4,500 in an account for you for basically $149, especially after you get that rebate. How about Palm Pilot? I had that. So I was so obsessed with stocks when I was younger. I saved up and I got one of those Palm Pilots that had the connection, but I couldn't pay for the connection. I didn't have enough money to pay for the connection, but it was so cool. It had the antenna and everything. The league is for XFA or live accounts. For both. It's for both. That Palm Pilot was so cool because I was so obsessed with, it was like they didn't have real-time tickers and everything. I remember AOL and, you like refresh and the tickers would like refresh every minute or 2 minutes or something like that. You get the updated price. I was so into it. How old am I? I seem young. We had a poll for this. I'm actually not as, we had a poll saying, younger, but nobody picked that one. People were pretty close. Nice trade. Was that overnight? No, we just did it. It was right here. We were wrong. We tried to play into that to get that roll back down. We got stopped out right here and we went long and we covered up there. That was our deal. Really, only if you're a position trader and looking for long-term trades would you trade your own capital. I agree with you. There's the argument, oh, well, the taxes and everything. Really? Well, good. Then show me your tax return from last year where you made so much money in futures that's really an argument you want to bring to the table. That's what I say to those folks. Because, they shouldn't even be in the ethos where we're having this discussion, right? They're making so many millions of dollars trading futures. They shouldn't be talking to to people that are trading on Top Step, Oh, you're going to save so much money on taxes. Really? Really? Are you sure about that? Really? How much did you lose last year trading futures? I'm 28. No, I'm not. I wish I was 28 again. That'd be great. When is Vegas? Tentatively in June. And that's going to be, we're going to talk about that hopefully on Top Step TV today. But tentatively in June. What about that guy Piranavan on your team? You're talking about the Top Step TV stream. Yeah, Piranavan would be good. I just don't know where they are ranked in the leaderboard right now. I haven't seen them for a hot minute. 19. Yes, I am 19. You nailed it. Got me. I wish. Ready in 2 years to have that first sip, right? In my country, there's a tax advantage to gain with prop firms versus my own capital gains. Hey, how about that? We should break out to the top side at some point. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging around this area. These levels, look at how nice these levels have been. Look at this. Right there. And then right here. It's just been super nice trading around these levels. Somebody said yesterday when the market was coming down, they go, the Dow is puking blood. That was hilarious. People are wrong about trading their personal futures. They do not realize about margin costs and needed balances. Yeah, the other thing is, if you have a $1,000 account, you look at the margin requirements. If you look at like Ninja Trade, I forget what AMP's margin requirements are. I'm assuming for intraday it's $1,000 for an NQ contract. You put on one NQ contract and you have $1,000 in your account, they'll instantly close you because you no longer have $1,000 in your account to support that margin requirement. If you put $5,000 in your account, I mean, maybe you can trade 2 contracts, 3 contracts of NQ. Right? But then what happens? You go on tilt one day, you lose control. There goes $5,000. Meanwhile, I can go on tilt and lose control, and I only have a max loss of $3,000 of fake money, but I get paid out on it. I get paid out at $550. That seems low for NQ intraday. Do you have levels for CL? I posted them yesterday. Let's see. Bring that up on my other chart here, my levels chart. Let's see what we're looking at right around this area for CL. Yeah, NQ is 1,000. That's what I thought. And then just 500 for the mini? No, that doesn't seem right. NQ is $1,000. And like I said, you put 1,000 in your account and you think, I could trade one NQ. Nope. You put that contract on, boom, they'll instantly close your position. Because you no longer have the 1,000 to support that margin, unless for some way you put it on instantly, it's in the profit, which, good luck with that one. I think it's crazy too that people, they argue about prop firms and they say, rah, 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 rah. It really is such a benefit to being a trader at this time where you can actually have this, right? So CL, we're in between my levels right now, 73 spot 96 and 72 spot 33. Yeah, traditional brokerage accounts for TD. Yeah, when I was trading, years ago, I carried a huge balance in my TD Ameritrade in my Thinkorswim, and that's where I was trading some futures, in Bitcoin futures even more. I had a massive winner on Bitcoin futures short that I was able. I mean, the margin requirements on TD are ridiculous. It's like, do you really think I'm going to take delivery? Am I on Top Step TV today? Yes. I am on in about 30 minutes here. I don't know how anybody could afford to get good at this without prop firms. Well, you need a source of income that you can bleed money dry. I bled a lot of money learning to trade because I didn't use prop firms. I occasionally trade MNQ in my live account. Yeah, sure. That's a good thing to do as well. Commodore 64. There you go. Midland Trader. That's my jam right there. What is the trade evade? Let's see. NQ is... Yeah, $1,000 intraday. And they want $19,000 for overnight. All right, G-Lines, we'll see you hopefully in Top Step TV. We are pushing up here, by the way. Did anybody catch that re-long there? No more trades today. I'm going to be trading on Top Step TV in a little bit, so we'll have to see. Mark to market kills you if you hold. Yeah, 100%. Started with my own money and had to take a break from getting tilted. That's when I started prop trading. Yeah, prop trading, I mean, there's so many benefits of it. I don't understand the folks that come out and they just start, they are so angrily aggressive about discussing how, it's not worth, I mean, there's a lot of prop firms out there that are no good. So I can understand that they've had a bad experience, but if they've ever traded on Top Step, you have to understand. It's just so good. It's so good. I guess you are not on Top Step TV live. What do you mean? I'm going to be live there in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I'm just waiting on Top Step X to be released. Yeah, it's going to be coming out pretty soon here. Pretty soon. Rips, would you say that you made last year trading? Yeah, I mean, 6 figures, but not 7. We'll say that. 6 figures, but not 7. I burned about 23K learning to trade crypto futures. Wow, crypto futures. That must have been something. 100% regarding prop firms. Anyone who started with their own money gets it. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. And then there's knuckleheads out there who have trouble. So they've never traded their own real money in futures. And they trade on these prop firms like Top Step and others. And then they can't figure it out on this. And they think that the answer is trading their own money. And I've had this with multiple people now reaching out. I had one person who blew 10,000, another person who blew 25 or 35,000. And they were asking me, what should they do? And I tried to tell them, don't trade your own money. You haven't been successful. They couldn't even pass a combine. And they literally came to me, I can't do this with these rules. I'm just going to trade my own money. I said, stop, don't do that. And of course they went and did it. And then poof, there's money gone. It's like, what did you think was going to happen? Come on. Oh, it's the drawdown rules. It's I can't deal with the trading, the scaling drawdown. It's all a scam. It's like, what are you talking about? Go, like, what do you think is going to happen in your live account? Magically, the market fairies are going to prop up your account? Like, come on. It's crazy. What's the logic behind it? I just think it's due to frustration and tilt. And then you just go and they tilt their own money away. And it's like, you could have, like, I mean, the market fairies aren't coming to save your position, right? Is the Top Step website down? I don't think so. Let's see. I don't think it is. Nope, it's up. Link works. Discount link works. By the way, folks, we only have 386 likes. You know, before I go on Top Step TV, I'm willing to do a giveaway, but we have to get to 600 likes like that. And I'll give you folks 5 minutes. We get to 600 likes, I'll give away 1 free month of Clubhouse. Why not? Only lost 230K. Hey, there you go. It's a tuition, right? I learned real quick not to count on them. They're fairies. 3 shorts of the day stopped out, never going short again for the next 5 minutes. Anyway, yeah, this is the infinite bid market. It's a great time to wait for big drops in the market and then just join the bid side, right? Grateful trader. Yeah, so if we get to 600 likes, we'll do a giveaway here. We are at 507. We're very close. Let's do it, folks. The issue is that their egos won't let them acknowledge how green and bad they are at trading. It's not, yeah, I like that. It's not an easy pass to find. Yeah, if you're looking for, again, I mean, this is going to be a struggle for a long time. And I know that sucks to hear it, but imagine thinking that you're going to pick up a scalpel and you're going to be the best plastic surgeon in the world, right? The best heart surgeon in the world. You pick up a scalpel and you're like, I got this. Let's get to slicing, right? Yeah, right. You're going to go and you're going to pick up a golf club. You pick up a golf ball, go up to a driving range, never ever hit a ball before, and you put that ball down. You go, I'm driving this thing 600 yards. Piece of cake. Pick up a tennis racket, pick up a tennis ball. I'm going to serve this faster than Pete Sampras did in his heyday. What are you thinking? It's crazy that with trading, people just can't connect the dots there. You can't land a 7. Yeah, I'm just going to hop in the next flight that you take, right? You're just going to hop into the cockpit and be like, hey, guys, I got this one. This is all me. I got it. Yeah, get back there. Go get yourself some cocktails. I got it. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. And that's why I think it's ridiculous. These prop firms are too hard. I'm going to trade my own money. Okay. Good luck. It's crazy. Good luck. Pete Sampras just gave a hint on your age. What about Agassi? What about who was McEnroe was a good one too. Yeah, I played some Flight Simulator back in the day. We're good, everybody. Everybody get your seatbelts on. We're good. I got this. I slept in a Holiday Inn Express last night. It's all good. Ooh, yeah, Roddick. His serve was probably the best, right? Who was better than Roddick in his serve? He was great. His serve was amazing. Was expecting my congratulations email, but turns out Top Step still wants me to make the remaining 150. So don't focus on that. Don't focus on the 150. Just focus on taking a couple good trades and that's it. Don't try to focus on making $150. Left you for 30 minutes and you're up 9K. What's happening here? Don't leave me, Pa. That's the secret. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Yeah, and the folks that DM me, please take a screenshot of that over there. Take a screenshot of the profit and then send me a picture of you with a tissue just crying. Yeah, he did it. Somebody DM me and they said, I always fade you when you stream. I was like, okay, congrats, I guess. That's a weird thing to be obsessed with. To be obsessed with another man like that, that's strange. Can you imagine spending your mornings just being so completely angry and obsessed with somebody that you consistently, you DM them every single day? Can you imagine that? It's crazy town. Pete Sampras, yeah. There was that airport worker in Washington that had never flown a plane and stole one day. Literally did the loop-de-loop. Wait, was that the Sky King? Was that Sky King? By the way, we just need 16 more likes and we'll do that giveaway. What does fade you mean? It means go against me. Does the opposite of what I'm doing. Yeah, dude died. Yeah, the Sky King. Michael Chang won a French Open on a weird serve, never won a major again. I don't think I saw that. Yeah, I don't think I saw that. What is the giveaway? Free month of Clubhouse. All right, we did it. Look at that, 600 likes. So I'm going to take a quick little restroom break, folks, and then we'll do the giveaway right when I get back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with you. we're back. We are back, folks. All right, free month of Clubhouse. Let's jam. Let's do this. All righty, let's get this all loaded up here. Get the giveaway popping. Got a nice fresh Celsius here. That is delicious. All righty. Let's get it over here. Get this thing popping here. What should we do for the keyword? I feel like we should do something fun and positive. Fun and positive. We've done transparency, coal, trolls, pork, pulled pork. Well, you know, the thing is, I feel bad for this, you know, the collection of trolls who always fade me. I feel bad because, number one, they've never taken payouts. They never will. They just, you know, their lives are just, it's just got to be so bad. And the best part is that they watch this stream and they can't say anything. They want to so bad. They want to type in, but then they have to go through the trouble of making a whole new account, and they have to spend their time doing that because they're so obsessed with me. Think about that. They're so obsessed with another man instead of focusing on their own life. They're so deeply obsessed that they have to make another account just to come in and troll me. Think about that. And we're up $9,500. And they're not. Oh, I like that. Rent free. That's going to be the one. So we'll do rent free. There we go. Rent free is the keyword, everybody, because that's where these trolls live. They live rent free. I live rent free in their domes. So rent free. Hopefully, you know, maybe they can take their time to make another account because, by golly, they really need that Clubhouse. They really need that subscription to Clubhouse. Trust me, they need it. It's hilarious. Think about it. They're just sitting there. I hate it when Rips wins all the time. I can't stand it. It's so annoying. Oh, good golly. There's one of them too. They have a YouTube channel. They've had a YouTube channel for like 8 years and they have like 23 subscribers. It's like, oh, keep trying. You'll get there. You'll get there. Just keep posting your stuff. Somebody's going to notice it. You're going to get more than 2 likes on your Twitter post one day. You'll get them. You'll get them. Keep trying. Keep going for it. You'll get them one day. You're going to get more than 3 likes on a post one day. Keep posting. Just post. Keep trying. Oh, goodness. Oh, good golly. All right. So rent free is it. We have about 270 folks that are qualified for this one. All righty, folks. This is for a free month of Clubhouse. We'll give you folks about 2 more minutes, and then we're off to the Top Step TV live stream, which is going to be a heck of a lot of fun. I didn't even know stuff like this existed, to be honest. You know, I just have been living my whole life without social media. You go on social media. These people are freaks. You have to imagine what their day-to-day life is like. It's just crazy. Mental problems, perhaps. All right, we're at 311. 311 here. See if we can go for 320. We'll draw it at 320 here. Let's see. All right, rent free is the keyword. We are going to be rolling as soon as this hits 320 here. Good luck, everybody. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rolling. Jonathan Michael, are you with us? Jonathan Michael is the winner here. Jonathan Michael, are you here? If you're here, let me know what your Twitter account is or your Instagram account, and I'll message you right now. Make sure you get that free month of Clubhouse locked and loaded. Let's see, Jonathan Michael. We'll give you about 60 seconds to claim. Remember, don't put the @ symbol when you're typing in your username. And if they're not here, yes. Okay, so what's your Twitter handle? What's your Instagram handle? We'll start there. And then if it's Twitter, I'll message you right now. Instagram, I'll message you right now. Let you know that you've won. Let's see. Jonathan, what is your Twitter handle? What is your Instagram handle? Remember, don't put the @ symbol because then it won't come through. If you put that in, we'll give you about another 30 seconds here to claim. If not, we'll roll it again. All right, there we go. I think we got it. I'm going to try this on Twitter first. And then we're going to be giving away a combine later as well. That must be on Instagram. Let's see. Let's see. John Bink. Cool. That's you. Awesome. Congrats. Free month. There we go. Bingo bango. Congrats to John there. Give it up for John. Dude was stressing in the chat. You're good, Jonathan. You're good. You win. All right, everybody. Catch me over on Top Step TV. That's where I'm going to be trading live. We did finish our day up $9,500. And I really appreciate everyone tuning in. This is probably going to be the last time we discuss any of the trolls ever again, because I don't like giving light to these knuckleheads, and we're better than that. So appreciate you folks tuning in here. It's all in good fun. Of course, we are having the best time here on the stream. Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. sharp is when you can tune in. Catch me over the Top Step TV live stream. I'm going to link that for you folks right now. And go ahead and bomb the chat over there talking about rips. Just say, we're here for rips. So there you go. All right, folks, lock it up here. I'll catch you folks tomorrow. We're going to be giving away a Top Step Combine. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's the stream with Dakota. We're also going to have a Thursday special stream, Friday special stream. So you don't want to miss it. We're going to be giving away a Combine either tomorrow on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, or maybe all 3 days. We'll have to see. But I hope to see you folks, and I hope to see you over on the Top Step TV live stream. Take care, everybody, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.